Hello, all. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to join you this evening. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can all hear me. We're starting very, very, very shortly. We're going to be starting very shortly. Can you, if you can hear me, say, can I hear yes? Can I? Okay, thank you, Tracy. Tracy has just confirmed that she can hear me. Thank you, ecstatic. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we'll be starting this meeting in the next few minutes. Just give us a few minutes. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to join you this evening. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? If you're ready, can I see in the comment section, say I'm ready. If you're ready, let me see in the comment section, just type I'm ready, and we'll start in the next few minutes. Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all so much for the comments, and thank you for joining us today. Good evening once again. I'm so happy to be here presenting to you. And I want to assure you guys that by the end of this presentation, by the end of this session, you guys would understand the reason why I've been making so much noise, so much, why I'm so excited about this webinar. And I'm also gonna I'm promising you that you guys will definitely not regret being a part of this. So thank you. We're gonna start in the next 30 seconds. Okay, we're gonna start in the next 30 seconds. So just give me a few seconds to set things up here, and then we'll start the show. So welcome once again. Oh, sorry. I was muted. I didn't even realize I was muted. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? Can you all hear me? Okay, great. So you can hear me now. Okay, great. So I'll just start again. I'll start again. Um, so welcome once again. Welcome once again. Welcome once again to the 7-figure real estate marketing masterclass, where I'll be teaching you how you can 10 times your income with deep marketing strategies of the top 10% realtors. So a few things about myself. I'm a real estate marketing professional. I'm also a real estate executive. I've been involved in real estate for several years. I started real estate in 2014, so I have several years experience behind me. I've done several businesses and I failed in all of those businesses. Until a friend of mine introduced me to the world of real estate. Okay, this happened in 2014. And I started the real estate business very quickly, and I discovered the strategies of the top salespeople. Now, it was quite magical because I had failed in so many of my other businesses, but the moment I got involved in real estate, I hit the ground running, and I understood the strategies that the top realtors were using to sell out, and I immediately hit the ground running, and I started making multiple sales in real estate. Now, as I speak to you, I make multiple 7 figures, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, sometimes 5 million naira every month from real estate business. And the reason why you're here is because I'm going to show you how you too can do that. Last year alone, I closed deals worth close to $500 million naira. Just last year, I closed deals worth $500 million naira. There was a deal I did that was worth about 280 million. Another deal I did about 100 million. And then I've done a few deals within the range of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 million. So I know what I'm talking about. This business is extremely lucrative. I've achieved quite a bit of success in the last 5 to 6 years. And I want to tell you that it's possible for everybody to be successful in this business. Today, I run a multi-billion naira real estate company based in Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria, and I earn, as I said earlier, I earn 7 figures monthly, multiple 7 figures monthly. So that's how I started, from very humble beginnings. I was frustrated. I wasn't doing very well in my previous businesses, but today I am doing exceptionally well. I've raised and I've trained so many people on how to make money from this business. And I want to assure you that you too can make money. So here's my promise to you. The objectives of this session is to show you how you can generate leads, because it all starts from leads. Before you can talk about selling, you have to first of all understand how to generate leads, quality leads. Okay, not just leads, but quality leads. Increase your sales even if you have zero experience. So this session is not just for people who are experienced realtors. This session is also for people who are just learning about real estate. If you do not know anything about real estate and you want to hit the ground running and start making sales on a consistent basis, multiple 7-figure incomes, this session is definitely for you. So don't tell yourself, oh, I don't have any experience, I don't know anybody. Even if you do not know anybody, you can make a whole lot of money, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Now, when you are done with this session, you'll understand how you may be, why you're struggling with low sales, and how you can become a consistent deal closer. So what I'm going to do in this session is to show you the reasons why you are not making big sales, right? And then once I'm done showing you the reasons why you're not making real sales, I'll then I'll then show you how you can make consistent sales on a very regular basis. It's very possible. Anybody can do it. You don't have to be a superstar to do this. Anybody, absolutely anybody, can do this successfully. Now, let me just show you a screenshot of some of my recent credit alerts. You can see on the top left corner there, 1.5 million that came in May 27, 2021. In February, I got a credit of 2.5 million. April, I got a credit of 1.5 million. 2019, I got a credit of 5 million. And April this year, I got a credit of 4 million. So these are the kind of alerts that I get on a regular basis. This is not even everything. I've not even included everything. I only included a few selected credit alerts, and I got all of this from this same real estate business. This particular one, 5 million, also came in last year, actually, August last year. You can see the figure there, 5 million naira. So I'm only showing you this to let you understand the reason why I'm talking this way. You guys can actually make this kind of money. It's not rocket science. You can do it, and I'll show you the reasons why you may not be doing this right now and how you can ensure that you do this, okay? Now, let's talk about the market realities. Let's talk about the current situation in the real estate industry. And I'll tell you for free, from my own experience currently, an average realtor earns less than 50,000 naira a month on average. In fact, there are some realtors who earn absolutely nothing. They're marketing, they're showing their products to clients every day, to prospects every day, and they make almost no naira, no kobo. They don't make any money whatsoever. That's the reality in the market as I speak to you today. Now, furthermore, only few realtors earn big in this business. Only few realtors. So there are some realtors, there are some real estate professionals who earn the 7 figures on a regular basis, but they're not many. There are not many of them. I'm one of them. A few of my friends also earn 7 figures. Some of the people have been able to train and people have been able to groom in this business. They also earn 7 figures on a monthly basis, right? But there are not many of them. But I'm going to show you how you too can be one of those people who are earning multiple 7 figures on a monthly basis. So here's what you are not doing right. Here's what you're not doing right. First and foremost, you're not effectively planning your business. You're not effectively planning your business. Before you start any business, the very first thing you want to do is you want to have a monthly budget. So I see a lot of realtors who go into the marketplace, they are looking for prospects. They don't have a budget. You don't have a budget for ads. You don't have a budget for recharge cards. If you have a car, you don't have a budget for running your fuel to see your prospects or to see your clients. You have to have a budget. That's the very first thing you do. You have to have a budget for your ads. People tell me all the time, oh, do I need to run ads? Of course you don't need to run ads. You have to have a budget for that. Very, very important. It's part of planning. And then you come up with a marketing strategy. So what is this marketing strategy? This marketing strategy could range from offline marketing to online marketing. You ask yourself, do I want to be an offline marketer? Do I want to be doing billboards? Do I want to be doing TV, for instance? Do I want to be doing newspapers or soft sell magazines? Or do I want to go online? If you decide you want to go online, the next question you then ask yourself is, do I want to do Instagram? Do I want to do Facebook? Is it Google Ads? Whatever it is that you want to do as a marketer, because you are a marketer, that's what you are, you have to have a strategy. You have to come up with a strategy and be organized. You have to be organized. Don't just be here today, you're there tomorrow, the other place the next day. Be organized, have a consistent marketing plan and know what works for you. You have to also determine your audience. That's a mistake a lot of people do not make. You see some people marketing high-rise buildings in Ikoyi, and then the next day they are marketing properties in Ikorodu, for instance. The next day they are marketing in Abuja. I don't have a problem with all of that. But whatever it is that you're doing, be consistent with it. Know who your audience is. Know the perfect platform for you to use to market, and be organized in your marketing. So if not having an effective business plan is one of the reasons why you may not be doing well in this business. And I can tell you that these are the solutions to that. You have to have a marketing budget, come up with a marketing strategy, and be as organized and consistent as possible. The second reason why some of you may not be doing so well is branding. You don't brand yourself enough. Again, this is a big problem. You have to ensure that you invest in a proper brand. One of the things that works for me personally is the fact that I have such a big brand in the marketplace. So I have a lot of people who come to my DM asking to buy properties. I don't even go chasing them. I've built such a reputation on social media that people see me as the go-to person when it comes to investment advice, when it comes to financial advisory, when it comes to real estate investing. They come to me. Why do they come to me? Because I have a proper branding and public relations system. I have a proper branding and public relations system, and I present myself as an authority in the business. I don't present myself as just any regular realtor or any regular agent that you see out there. I present myself as an authority in this business, and that's why people come after me. So you have to ensure that you brand yourself thoroughly. You have to, if you have to engage a branding expert, do that. But if you don't want to engage a branding expert, you can learn about branding. You can learn about branding. It's very, very important. Present yourself as an authority. Clients like to deal with authorities. They like to deal with experts. Clients do not like to deal with people who are novices. So even if you don't understand so much about real estate, you can actually brand yourself in such a way that people see you as a real estate authority. And then once you do that, you then begin to develop a reputation as the go-to person. You want to ensure that in the marketplace, people see you as the go-to person for anything real estate. Anytime people are talking, oh, I want to invest in property, the very first thing that comes to their mind is you. Why? Because they already see you as that person knows everything about real estate, from documentation processes to what real estate is all about, to the investment side of things, to how to sell your property, everything that has to do with property, you are the go-to person because you have appropriately branded yourself as such. Wrong targeting is another reason why you may not be doing well. Now, this is a big problem. This is a big problem. You want to run an ad, Facebook ad, for instance, you're not targeting the right audience. What's going to happen is that you're going to be getting very, very unqualified leads. You're going to be getting very unqualified leads. So you want to ensure that when you're targeting your prospects, those efforts, those ads that you're doing get to the right people. You have to ensure that those ads get to the right people. Targeting is extremely important when it comes to real estate, because real estate is not like your regular product in the market. Real estate is not like food, for instance, or like clothes, where you have your clothes that sell for 5,000 naira, 3,000. Everybody can afford clothes, everybody can afford food. Not everybody can afford real estate. So when you're doing your ads, you have to ensure that those ads are directed at the right person, at the right people. So what do? You target HNIs. Target Nigerians living abroad. If you're selling to the Nigerian market, do not limit your targeting to the Nigerian market alone. Ensure that you also target Nigerians living outside the shores of Nigeria. In fact, I can tell you for free that the bulk of my clients are people, Nigerians who are living outside the shores of Nigeria. So the reason why I'm able to get those people is because I'm able to target people who live in Nigerians who live in the UK, Nigerians who live in the US, Nigerians who live in other parts of Africa and other parts of Europe as well. I'm able to target those people. That's why I'm able to sell to them. Also target the highly mobile middle class, people who work in the banks, people who work in oil companies, people who work in the blue chip manufacturing companies. You have to find a way to target those people. I can tell you for free that this is one of the biggest, if you understand how to target HNIs, target Nigerians living abroad, target highly mobile middle class people, I can tell you this can be a game changer for you. This can be a game changer because you cannot start talking about converting leads if you do not even generate the high quality leads in the first place. So this is what really works for me. I'm able to target people that really matter, people who are interested in the products that I'm selling, and that's why I'm able to sell so much. Again, you have to be ready to target cooperatives because these cooperatives can buy properties in large quantities. These guys, they are, for instance, the Chevron cooperative, the Mobile cooperative, these cooperatives can buy properties in large, they typically buy in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. They can buy properties worth hundreds of millions of naira, if not even billions of naira. So you have to find a way to target these cooperatives. It's extremely important you do that. Again, running ineffective social media ads is one of the reasons why a lot of you are not selling. You do not know how to run social media ads. This is the age of social media. This is the age, a lot of your prospects are on social media, but if you do not know how to run ads that are effective, your ads will not get in front of these guys. So you have to understand that running social media ads that are effective are one of the ways in which you can triple the income of your, in fact, 10 times the income that you are making currently. So one of the things that I suggest is use an ads manager instead of merely posting your post. So I see a lot of people, they go to Instagram and then they just click on boost post. Don't do that. Don't just go to Instagram and click on boost post, or go to Facebook and then click on boost post. No, or LinkedIn or wherever it is. There are ways. Use your ads manager, for instance. Go to ads manager, use your ads manager to generate leads through targeting and through some other skills that you need to learn. Okay, so you go to Facebook ads manager, and then you learn how to use the ads manager, and then use that ads manager to target specific prospects. Again, also try to create compelling sales pages. I see people doing ads without a sales page. I see people doing ads with a sales page, but those sales pages are not compelling. You have to ensure that if you're using a sales page for your real estate business, it has to be a compelling sales page. And there are ways to create those kinds of sales pages such that if anybody goes to that page, the moment they click on the link that takes them to the page and they get to that page, they are already convinced to buy your product. There are certain ways you can create a page whereby the moment I click on that link and I get there, I'm almost sold into the product. That's why some of us are selling so well, because we have pages that convert. Now, having a functional website is also extremely important. You have to ensure that you have a website that is working and a landing page that directs people to buy your real estate product. Very, very, very important. And then obviously carrying out effective retargeting. The moment you try to convert someone, some clients may not buy it immediately. So the reason why you have to retarget is so that if that client doesn't buy immediately, sometime later in the future, the person sees your ads. The person sees your Facebook ads. The person sees your ads on Facebook. They see your ads on Instagram. They see your ads on Google. Anywhere they go, they see your ads. Your ads keep almost like hounding them. Okay, so the more you retarget your prospects, the higher your conversion rates are likely to be. Not developing beneficial relationships. This is another reason why people do not make sales. I tell people a lot that it's not so much about marketing and doing ads all the time. There are also ways through which you can do your marketing without having to spend money. How do you do that? Through developing very beneficial relationships. I told you earlier that I closed a deal worth 100 million a couple of years ago, and then last year I closed a deal worth 280 million. I did not spend a dime on ads when I was closing those deals. I closed those deals based off the strength of my relationships. I have people within my network that are high net worth individuals, and I deliberately created that network of people. So I do a lot of I do a lot of relationship marketing. So you have to be deliberate about your relationships. Don't just make friends with just anybody. No, be deliberate about people you interact with. Be deliberate about people that you hang out with. Attend events. One of the secrets, one of the strategies that I do is that I attend events, but I don't just attend any kind of event. I attend events that takes me closer, that gives me the opportunity to meet people that I want to market to. I attend events that gives me the opportunity to expand my network and also to expand my target audience. So attending events is very important. Don't just sit back at home and say, oh, you're not an outgoing person, you don't like going out. You have to be ready to go out to meet people. When you go out, you meet people, you exchange business cards, keep in touch with those people. You would eventually expand your network, you'd eventually expand your group of friends, and as a result, and then after you do that, you'll then be able to then start targeting those people and then marketing to them, and eventually your sales will improve. So you also have to make friends with potential clients and get them to know, like, and trust you. Now, they say that people prefer to deal with people that they know, they like, and they trust. So you have to ensure that you expand the number of friends that you have so that you're able to deal with those people and then you get them to know, like, and then trust you. Another problem that I see a lot of people making is they do not get repeat business. They do not know how to get repeat business. You sell to a client today and that's the end. You think that's the end. You cannot market that client anymore. You just move away. No. The fact that you have marketed a client and you have sold to a client today does not mean you cannot get the client to come back to you and do more business and do more and more and more and more and more business. In fact, I can tell you for free that one of the biggest sources of income for me from this real estate business is my repeat clients. I have clients who keep coming over and over and over to do business with me. As a matter of fact, as I speak to you today, I have an inspection with someone tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, yes, by 9 a.m. This person is someone who has bought from me like 5 times already. He has bought from me 5 times and he's coming back again. There's a reason why this guy keeps coming back. Why? Because I create an experience. So you have to learn that when you're selling, you're not just selling a product, you're also trying to create an experience with your prospects. Try and create an experience with your prospects. Don't just sell a product. Make them feel like you took them on a journey and you provided a solution to their problems. People have problems and they want you to provide a solution to their problems. So you have to be willing to provide more value than your clients expect from you. For instance, if the client expects that when you sell for them, you give them they have to come to your office to pick up their title documents, or they have to come to your house or whatever it is, try and go to wherever they live and give them their title documents. And when you're giving them their title documents, you can even give them a gift. That's one of the things I do. Every Christmas, I give my clients gifts. I try to create an experience with the prospects so that they feel almost compelled to deal with me, to do business with me on a regular basis. Now, you have to also understand that you have to master the art of presenting irresistible offers to clients. If you have to get a good deal from the developer you're marketing for or from whatever it is, try and get a good deal. Give the client an irresistible offer, an offer that sounds too good to be true, and trust me, they are going to keep coming back to do more business with you. Not understanding the language of the rich. This is quite interesting. This is one of the reasons why some of you are not selling. You don't understand that the rich people, the wealthy people, there's a way they speak, there's a way they dress, there's a way they interact. You have to understand how to speak like wealthy people so that you can break into their circles. So there's a language of the rich that you have to understand, you have to imbibe, and you have to adopt. You have to also understand that you need to answer questions with authority. When a prospect is asking you questions, when a high net worth individual is asking you questions, you have to be able to answer those questions with authority and with class. Don't stammer, don't stutter, don't second guess yourself. Answer your questions with authority. And then behavioral patterns. You have to learn to use behavioral patterns that endear you to people who can afford your property. There are certain mannerisms, if you like, that some of us use when we're discussing with our prospects and our clients that endear us to them, that make them feel comfortable around us. So when they see us, when they see the way we behave, the way we speak, the way we interact, the way we attend to them, they know that we are one of them. They see us as one of them. So you have to learn to behave, to speak, to dress, and to interact the way these rich people behave. Now, follow-up is one of the areas I see a lot of people lacking. There's a saying that the fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. You have to be willing to follow up. Don't sound desperate. There are techniques to following up. So following up doesn't mean you keep spamming your clients on a daily basis. No, there are techniques to following up. Number one, do not sound desperate when you're following up. Never ever present yourself as someone who is desperate to make a sale, because the moment your prospect sees you as being desperate, they're going to switch off. They're going to switch off. So there are techniques through which you can follow up. Send them subtle reminders without bugging them. Don't send reminders all the time. Don't send reminders every day. For instance, I usually advise people, when you're sending reminders to your prospects, make sure you do not send reminders on a daily basis. Space your reminders. It's either every 3 days, every 4 days, every 2 days, whatever it is. Try as much as possible to follow up without bugging your clients. But then you also have to balance it by creating a sense of urgency, so they can take action as quickly as possible. Because if you do not create an urgency with your prospects, trust me, most prospects like to procrastinate. It's only in very, very, very rare cases where you see a prospect that takes action immediately. More often than not, most prospects prefer to procrastinate. So you have to be willing to create urgency. Not leveraging quality content is also another reason why people are not selling. You have to be deliberate about the content you put out there. Come up with quality content, especially on social media. If you're marketing through Facebook or through Instagram or even through LinkedIn, ensure that you have quality content on your pages, your scripts, your captions, your emails. If you're doing email marketing is very, very powerful. It's extremely powerful, but a lot of people do not understand how to do email marketing right. A lot of people still do email spamming. You are spamming your prospects. No, marketing through email marketing has to be done in a particular manner, and there's a skill and a technique to it. But whatever the case, always ensure that you are delivering quality content all the time. And please avoid excessive use of flyers and banners. I see a lot of realtors out there just putting out flyers. You go to their Instagram page and all you see is just flyers, flyers, flyers. Try as much as possible to avoid using flyers and banners. Okay, I'm not saying flyers are bad. I'm not saying flyers are bad. I'm only saying that when it's excessive or when it is not used properly, it can irritate a lot of clients. Clients are not drawn to flyers. Clients are drawn to quality content. Content that solves their problem, content that provides some form of relief to whatever it is they're going through. So you have to ensure that whatever it is that you're doing, you put out quality content. Your captions are quality, they are straight to the point, they're not too long, they're not too short, and they solve clients' problems. Providing educational value is very, very important. How to do this, why you should be doing this, why real estate is the best investment currently in Nigeria. All of those quality educational content is what attracts high net worth clients to your social media pages. So don't just be someone who does markets all the time. Try and mix your marketing with the ability to provide quality content so that your clients understand what you are all about and they get value. Remember, it's all about value. Clients would only give you money if they see you as someone who can provide value to them, someone who can solve their problems. Now, technology, not leveraging technology is a big, big problem. A lot of people are not technology savvy. A lot of people just have a fair idea of what technology is all about, but they are not techie savvy. So as a realtor, you have to understand that you need to make use of the latest technologies to reach a wider audience. The latest technologies. If it is Clubhouse that is raining, you have to understand how to use Clubhouse because your prospects are probably going to be using Clubhouse. If it is TikTok, now I'm hearing that TikTok is one of the newest kids on the block, quote and unquote. A lot of prospects are using TikTok now, and they're spending so much time on TikTok. So what stops you from going to TikTok and learning how to use TikTok and also market on TikTok as well? So these are some of the technologies, whatever it is that is new, Nowadays, people are even going to virtual tours. So you don't even have to take your clients to site physically. You can actually do a virtual tour whereby the clients can actually inspect the site, whether it's a piece of land or it's a building, without actually being physically present on the site. These virtual tours are very, very useful, especially for clients that are located abroad. Clients that are located outside Nigeria, they like this virtual. So those are some of the technologies that you can use to ensure that you are placing your products right in front of your customers on an easy, a seamless, and a cost-effective basis. So ensure that you keep moving with the times. Don't just stay static. Make use of new platforms, get new knowledge, and give yourself a bigger advantage. Because remember that the whole idea is that you want to stand out from your marketing. And the only way, or one of the ways in which you can stand out, is by ensuring that you leverage on the power of technology. So all of these things that I've told you, would you like to learn, acquire all of these skills so that you can earn 7 figures consistently? If you would like to learn how to apply all of these things that I've told you so that you can start earning 7 figures on a consistent basis, I can show you how to do this. Trust me. I can show you how to generate leads. I can show you how to get people knocking on your door. I can show you how to get people running to your DM so that you are attracting quality leads and you're not just chasing them endlessly. I can show you how to use technology, all of those things. Okay, I can show you how to do all of those things. So now, because I could not put all my knowledge in this presentation slides, right, I've decided to come up with a marketing course. I've put every single thing that I've mentioned here and more in a 7-figure real estate marketing course. Okay, so every single thing you need to know there is about real estate marketing is right in this course. And I can show you, I can tell you for free that if you get this course, you'll get all the knowledge there. You get every single thing. Okay, so let me show you some of the things that are possible in this business. That's me. I qualified then in 2017 for a Las Vegas trip. That's me in Las Vegas with a couple of my friends, 2017, traveling around the world. That's me getting a car. That was in 2015. That's me on vacation in Dubai. I'm just giving you an idea of some of the things that I've actually benefited and some of the ways that or some of the things that I've enjoyed from this business over the last 5 to 6 years. And look, realtors who have applied these methods have produced results. And I'll show you a few of those realtors that have applied the results that I've shown you in this presentation and produced the results that they have desired. So this guy, his name is Farouk Uyebanjo. He joined my team in 2015, followed my system with keen interest. Today he travels all over the world. That's him somewhere in New York a couple of years ago. This is Segun Babajide, also joined my team in 2016, I think, thereabouts. He didn't make a sale first 1 year, but then afterwards he came into my system. Today he's a multi-award winner in the real estate industry. He makes 7 figures on a monthly basis consistently. This is Juliet Anisuiba. She used to be a model, but she ventured into real estate as a newbie. She didn't understand anything about real estate. She took advantage of my mentorship and my support. Today, she's a big salesperson. She closes deals on a regular basis. And finally, this is Kukwala Afiz of Prime Mondial Realtors. Started real estate several years ago. Struggled to make sales for the first 4 years. He didn't make any sales. Joined my team under my tutelage and my mentorship and my training and my guidance. Today, he makes multiple sales. He receives awards. That's him there receiving an award for his efforts. So what will you master from this course? You'll master how to set goals for your real estate business, how to craft a proper marketing plan and stay organized, how to generate quality leads for your business, how to target HNIs and people with money to invest. These are some of the things I go to learn. How to create high converting sales pages. I spoke about sales pages earlier. How to stop wasting your money on ineffective ads. all you need to know about digital marketing for real estate. Digital marketing is one of the fastest and one of the best ways through which you can actually make multiple sales. So I'll be showing you how to use digital marketing for real estate business, what to do immediately after generating leads, how to establish an online presence. I spoke about branding earlier. You'll also master how to establish an online presence and create effective websites. Proven methods for generating referrals. There are four referral factors I need to master. So I'll be showing you methods for generating quality referrals from your prospects, strategies for generating repeat business. I told you that a lot of my clients, the deals I've closed of recent have come from repeat business. I'll be showing you how you can generate repeat business from this, from real estate marketing. Time-tested secrets for closing big ticket deals. Big ticket deals, a lot of realtors do not know how to close big ticket transactions. So I'll be showing you how to close those big ticket transactions. How to position yourself as a subject matter expert through branding and through other forms of PR. How to develop mutually beneficial relationships with each other. I spoke about relationship marketing. I'm going to show you how you can develop those relationships through the power of expanding your network. I'm going to also give you a deep understanding on the psychology of selling to your niche markets. How do you sell? It's one thing to generate the leads, it's another thing to know how to sell to those leads that you have generated. Okay, now how do you use content marketing for selling? I'm also going to be showing you how to use content marketing to produce qualitative educational content for social media. How do you follow up? Remember, I spoke about following up with prospects. So I'm going to also be showing you how do you follow up with prospects without bugging them or without spamming them. How do you attract quality clients instead of chasing them? It's all about attraction marketing. We're not chasing clients, we actually attract them. We can actually get them to be knocking on our doors or sending us DMs. Now, bonuses. There are some bonuses I'm going to give you. First of all, we're going to have live webinars or pre-recorded webinars featuring myself and also featuring some other industry experts. So I'm going to be speaking to you in webinars, and I'm also going to invite some of my friends who are experts to come and speak to you in those webinars as well. And I'll also be providing easy to use proposal templates. One of the ways through which you can market and make big sales is through the use of templates such as introductory letters, proposal letters, PowerPoint presentations. If you understand how to use all of these materials, you can actually target high net worth individuals, cooperatives, and all of that, and make big sales. I use some of these templates to close deals worth hundreds of millions of naira. So what will this course help you achieve? The course will help you reduce your ad budget. It will also help you develop more rewarding business relationships, earn more money through increased sales, and ultimately become a bigger brand in the real estate industry. These are the things that this course is going to allow you or going to make you achieve. Once you subscribe to the course, you will achieve all of these results, guaranteed. So who are the faculty? Who are the people that are going to be training you? I'm going to be your lead instructor. I'm a real estate executive. I'm an experienced marketer. I've introduced myself earlier. I'm a coach, I'm a trainer, I'm a speaker, I'm an industry expert. I've mentored thousands of people, and I've transformed them from struggling marketers to superstar realtors. You also have Dikpo Oshofowora, who is also a digital marketing expert and a social media targeting strategist. So Dikpo will be taking you on anything and everything that has to do with digital marketing and social media targeting. And then I have a friend of mine who's called Ezekiel Sholesi, that's his name. Ezekiel is also a digital, he's actually a marketing expert, he's a trainer, he's a speaker, and he's a coach. Very well experienced. All the three of us will be hands-on, will be there to guide you, to coach you, and to provide all the guidance that you need. Now, think about what a steady supply of at least 1 million naira can do for you on a monthly basis. Just think about it for a second. Imagine you earn 1 million naira on a monthly basis from this business. So how much do you think this business, how much do you think you want to invest for the life that you desire? How much are you willing to invest for the life that you desire? Now, before I go into the amount for the course, let me do a little bit of evaluation for you. Now, I told you that we're going to be doing webinars. Ordinarily, those webinars, if I was going to do webinars myself and invite my friends to do webinars, I'll charge 30,000 naira. The digital marketing training alone, I would have charged 25,000. Effective targeting, I would have charged 20. Sales conversion training, I would charge 40. To give you proposal templates, those templates that I've created myself and I've used to close multiple 7-figure transactions, 25,000. And then there's going to be a course certificate at the end of this course. Normally, I charge 10,000 for that. So total of 150,000. That's the valuation of this course. But guess what? I'm not going to charge you anything close to 150,000 for this course. Nothing close to 150,000. Trust me. And the reason is because I want people to participate in this transformative course. I want people to participate in this transformation. I'm not going to charge anything close to the valuation of the course. Now, you can gain access to this program for those 40,000 naira. But there's a catch. If you subscribe within the next 24 hours, you'll get everything for just 30,000. Every single thing that I've told you about, everything, the webinars, the trainings, the course materials, the course certificates, everything you're going to get for 30,000 naira if you subscribe within the next 24 hours. But that's not all. In addition to all those materials that I told you about, you'd also get a 3 months free access to our support group. We're going to create a support group on WhatsApp where you have access. You can ask questions. I'll still do some more presentations and some more trainings. Everything, any prop area you're having issues, just put it on that WhatsApp group and I'll be there. Dikpo, who is also supporting me, will also be there to assist and to answer the questions that you may have. We're going to have that for 3 months. You're going to have access to me and also have access to the support team, access to a community for the next 3 months. So here's what you get from the support group. I've spoken about it already. You get Q&A sessions, you get practical tips and tricks. So practical tips, on the field tips and tricks, not theory, okay? And then you also have spontaneous trainings and webinars. I spoke about that. And real life case studies where applicable. So we're going to be discussing real life case studies and we're going to be looking into those case studies and trying to see where we can learn from whatever mistakes have been made and how we can ensure that we don't make those mistakes going forward. So all of these things you're going to get for a one-off investment of just 30,000 naira. Trust me, with this amount, you could be on your way to earning 1 million naira and above from this business on a monthly basis. Just 30,000 naira. Imagine investing 30,000 naira and earning over 1 million naira on a monthly basis from this real estate business. It is very possible. Now, there's still more. There's still more. If you sign up to be a member of my marketing team, in addition to buying the course, if you sign up to be a member of my marketing team, you gain free unlimited access to my group mentorship plan for life. Free unlimited access to my group. I have a group mentorship plan separate from the support group where I mentor strictly members of my own marketing team, people who are going to be marketing my own products. You also have access to that marketing team for life, okay? So how do you subscribe? That's the link on the screen there. Just go to trinally.com/7FREM. Or if you would like to do a transfer, you can pay. Those are my account details there. Pay to my account. That's my name. That's the bank. That's the account number. And send evidence of payment to me on WhatsApp. So there are 2 ways through which you can subscribe. First and foremost, go to the link, click on the link, and make payments using your debit card. Or alternatively, if you would like to pay using a transfer, a form of transfer, just go to my bank account there. I'll give you some time to copy the numbers there. You can send the money there and send evidence of payment to me. That's my number. My phone number is there on WhatsApp, and then I'll give you access to the course. Okay? Now, don't miss this discount. The price goes back to 40,000 in the next 24 hours. So if you're interested, you're ready to take your business to the next level, you're ready to stop getting rejected by your prospects, you're ready to ensure that your business is at the highest point, increase your income by more than 10 times, you have to ensure that you take advantage of this early bird discount. The next 24 hours by 12 midnight tomorrow, Sunday, this course is going to be going for 40,000. So you have the opportunity of saving yourself 10,000 naira by subscribing to this course in the next 24 hours. Between now and 12 midnight tomorrow, the course would be going for 30. After 12 midnight tomorrow, from Monday morning, it goes for 40,000 naira. So don't miss this opportunity of a lifetime. And I can assure you that if you do this, you'll never, ever, never have to worry about money again. Some of us don't have to worry about money, and I can assure you that you as well would never have to worry about money again. Thank you very much for listening. That's the presentation. At this point, I'll stop sharing the slides and I'll be open to questions from everybody who wants to ask questions. If you have any questions to ask, please let me know. Just simply raise your hand and I'll open the floor for you to ask your questions. Okay? So yeah, I can see there's a question from McPherson Osagidi. Please, if you have any questions, let me know, raise your hand. I'll unmute you and I'll give you the opportunity to ask your questions. Okay, so from McPherson, I can see a hand up. I'll unmute you now. Yeah, McPherson, go ahead.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Okay, thank you for the training, for the session. It was really nice. There's something I want to ask that I have been studying, although I've been around this business for some time now, but I still have some shortcomings. One of the shortcomings I have is sincerity from a lot of for people that that you look up to, that are gone ahead of you, that you most times let them not call them mentors, or people like that you're looking up to for leads, for listings, for lead. A lot of them are not very sincere, and they say one thing and they do another thing. So it causes a major problem between you and the person you're prospecting. So I want to know how you can bridge that, how to build trust, not just between you and your prospect, but between you and the other your upline, people that you also look up to, that you still need materials and products from them. How you can also create a strong link between you and them. That's one. And secondly, I didn't really get your account number you dropped just now, so you can repost that again.
Okay, I'll put the account number in the comments. I'll put the account number in the comments so that everybody can see it. But I'll answer your question, right? Hold on, let me just put the account details there. Okay, so have you seen it?
Yes, I have. Thank you.
Okay, so it's there now. So I'll answer the question regarding how do you build trust. First and foremost, I would advise you not to worry about building trust with your upline, because you run your own business. So you are your own CEO. You are your own CEO. So do not rely on an upline. It's dangerous to do that. Okay? If your upline is there for you, it's all well and good. If the upline is not there for you, no problem. It's your own business. But how do you then build trust with your prospects? Very, very simple. Ensure that you are sincere. Sincerity is very, very important. Whenever they ask you questions, answer those questions with all sincerity and transparency. Don't answer questions because you want to sell. You want to sell, you want to sell, you want to sell. No. Answer questions with, if the land, for instance, if you are selling land and the land you are selling is swampy, tell the prospect it is swampy. Don't tell them it is dry, so that they can then buy. And then when they go there, they say that it is swampy. Fine, you'd have sold to them, but they would lose trust in you and they won't come back to do business with you. They won't refer you to their prospects. So tell them the truth. Don't lie to them. Be transparent, be honest, And I can assure you that you would eventually build trust because you'll be seen as someone who has integrity. You will be seen as someone who has integrity, and your clients, your prospects will trust you. Did I answer that question properly?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Thank you. Yeah, thank
You're
you.
welcome. Okay, so I'll move to the next person, Ugwa Chinonye. Ugwa Chinonye, please go ahead and ask a question.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Honestly, this is opportunity I've been looking for ever since I joined P1 early this year. I don't know. In fact, I wish I would see face to face to appreciate you more. Thank you once again, sir.
You're welcome.
Okay, my question is this. Is location a barrier to do this business?
Location is absolutely no barrier whatsoever. I have team members based in Canada that are doing multiple seven figures. I have team members in the US that are doing multiple seven figures. In fact, a team member in Canada just sold properties worth millions upon millions of naira right here in Lagos. Okay, so the fact that you're not based in Lagos or you're not based in Nigeria is no excuse. There's no reason why you cannot sell if you have to sell. So, location is not a barrier. There are ways through which you can sell in areas that you are not located, and I can show you how to do that. It's part of the content of the course. It's part of the content of the course.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
I will make the payment before that 24 hours. I honestly want to work with you. Thank you.
That's no problem.
You put the thing there.
Okay, so I'll be giving the opportunity to Innocent Itua to ask a question. So Innocent, please go ahead. Innocent, please go ahead and ask a question. You can unmute yourself and ask a question.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Very much.
Good evening. Go ahead with your question.
I want to sincerely appreciate you.
Thank you.
So that we get to this. Yeah, my question is, excuse me, display that your phone number.
Okay, my phone number. Okay, I'll display. Yes, I'll display it right away. I'll display my phone number right away.
Thank you.
Yes. So I've displayed it. It's there. I've sent it in the chat.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So the next hand I have raised is from, hold on, is from Vivian Eru. Vivian, please go ahead and ask a question. Vivian, are you there? Vivian, please go ahead and ask a question. Okay.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Thank you for your time, sir.
You're welcome.
The question I have, one, I know it's gonna be in the course. The thing is, you know, this Facebook ad, they would say name your audience. I don't particularly know I don't understand what they mean by that when they say name your audience.
Okay, is that the other question?
Yes, that's one issue I'm having each time I want to boost my page. That name your audience. I have several names. Sometimes I use things like real estate investors and all that. But I feel something is wrong with it because most times I don't get what the results I actually, want.
Okay, thank you. That's a good question. Now, one of the major, in fact, I think we have about 20 videos that speak about social media and digital marketing. We have 2 modules in the course that talk about digital marketing through social media and through websites and all of that. Okay, and we also have an expert that is also on ground to answer whatever questions you have that have to deal with digital marketing, targeting, social media ads, and how to generate quality leads. So I am not an expert in that. I'll be very honest with you. I'm not an expert in digital marketing. That's not my field. I understand the psychology of selling. I understand how to convert. I understand how to build networks, how to create meaningful relationships, how to get repeat business referrals and all of that. But then I do not understand digital marketing as well as this other person. This person is an expert and he's going to be on ground. We already have all the materials online on the platform. So once you subscribe to the course, you have access to all these materials. And you can also ask questions as well.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so next person is Emenye Joseph. I hope I got your name right. Sorry if I didn't get it right, but please go ahead and ask your question.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, you got the name right. But
okay.
Most times it's difficult to pronounce. Yeah, let me introduce myself. I'm me Joseph. I live in Abuja.
Okay.
In fact, I've not done anything real estate. So, it's something I'm trying to venture in, and definitely, I believe with the content or what you've told us now that we should expect, I know definitely I will start in a very good state. Now, my question is, like this section now that you invited us, I nearly missed it because I had a meeting which I thought will end by 6. At the end of the day, by 6. At the end of the day, they had to move it to. In fact, we nearly ate into the time for your own program. So, like the training now, the webinar, are they pre-recorded that even though maybe if I miss, because definitely I work, if I miss, I can like replay them anytime I come back, especially at night.
Okay, so the training, are you talking about the course itself? The course that I have?
Yes.
Available?
Yes,
no, all the materials, you'd have a combination of written course notes. You also have videos, loads and loads of videos, plenty videos. They are all pre-recorded videos. Okay.
Okay, not live.
Yes, we're also going to have live webinars, but those live webinars are going to be recorded and also included in the course materials. So when I'm speaking on a live webinar, I'm going to record it and include it on the platform. When my friend Ezekiel Solesi, who's a marketing expert, when he's speaking on the live webinar, if you cannot attend the webinar, he's going to record it. We're going to record it. And so all the materials are going to be recorded and made available on the platform.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Okay,
is that all?
I'll definitely join you. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome then. So the next person I have is Wahid. Wahid, please go ahead and ask a question.
Thank you very much for the, however,
Hello? Hello, Wahid.
hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, huh.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate your presentation. It's very informative and educative. However, my concern is if my payment is coming towards the end of the month, I still be accommodated.
You'd have to make at least a deposit, and you won't have access to the course until you complete your payment. But if you want to pay, if you want to make a deposit, you can do that in the next 24 hours, right? But you will not have access to the course until after you've completed payment.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Next person
Okay, thank you.
Okay, next person I have is Williams Onoja. Williams, please go ahead and ask a question. Hello, Williams, are you there?
Yes, I'm with you. Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you.
All right. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, thanks for sharing your knowledge with us. God richly bless you in Jesus' name.
Yes, amen.
Somehow I was yanked off from our discussion. I think I got a call from my mom, so I was yanked off. So I just reconnected. At some point, you were telling us about your courses. Though I guess I think the penultimate person you answered this question, I think asked a little bit about the question concerning the courses. So I was wondering, is your course online or on site? Well,
It's online.
virtual or on site? It's online.
It's online, yes.
It's okay. No problem. I think that answers the question. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, next person I have is Adetunji Aderemi. Adetunji Aderemi, please go ahead and ask a question.
All right, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Bamidele. Thank you so much for the information we're able to bring out in a short while. Okay, so basically, I was into social media marketing for a while. So I basically know one or two things in social media marketing. But okay, my question basically is, how does one get to market? Okay, how does one get to be the mandate, of a particular property? How do you go about being the one marketing a particular property or properties, not a semi-direct, or probably you heard of it or something like that, and you're trying to market it? No. How does one get to meet the owners of these properties, be it a landed property or anything, and be the one to market it? Do you understand? That's
Okay.
basically my question.
Very good question. It's relationship marketing. If you listen to my presentation, I spoke about relationship marketing. One of the things that has worked for me is that I know how to develop meaningful relationships. So you have to first of all understand that you have to learn to meet people. How do you meet people? You attend events. I spoke about attending events.
Yes.
Attend events, be social. You have to be a social person. Try as much as possible to be social and target the people you want to meet. And then when you meet these people, you have to learn to nurture your relationships with these people. So you nurture those relationships, go to their houses. There are some people that, there was a friend of mine, high net worth individual. I met him through a friend, and I actually organized a meeting with this person at a hotel. This person owns a hotel in VI. I went to this hotel. I sat with him. We had discussions. We speak. He's based in the US. Every now and then, I send him messages. Okay, so that's an example of people that have deliberately tried to develop relationships with. Now, this person has properties. So if tomorrow this person is looking for a property and he wants me to help him get a buyer for that property, I'm the first person he's going to think about, because he knows I'm into real estate and I've developed a relationship with him. So you have to be deliberate. And one of the topics, or one of the materials that I have on the course, talks about how to leverage relationship marketing. So all the secrets, all the strategies, all the do's and don'ts, every single thing you need to know about relationship marketing and how to win big mandates and big clients, it's all there. It's all there. Was that useful?
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yes,
okay,
a lot. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. I have Shafi Abdul Kabir, whose hand is raised. So please go ahead, Shafi. Go ahead and ask a question. Hello, Shafi, are you there? Okay, if Shafi is not there, then we'll go to the next person. User's iPhone. I don't know who that is. Okay, Shafi, go ahead,
yes,
please.
I'm home. Yes, I really appreciate the lecture. It's a very sourceful one. And,
You're welcome.
We have really learned a lot. However, the question I want to ask, I think somebody have actually asked the question, and I think it has been answered substantially. Because I'm having issue with the timing. of the lectures, if eventually we are admitted, and you have said that the programs are somehow pre-recorded, so that we can be able to have access to them at our own leisure time.
Yes.
So I think you have been able to answer to clear my thoughts on that. So I just feel I need that. Since I've been admitted, I should just come. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Take care. All the very best.
Yeah,
next person I have is user's iPhone. User's iPhone, please go ahead and ask a question.
And you are always avoiding the truth with me. If you truly have strong feelings for Vietnam, then why do you not express them?
Okay, it seems user's iPhone is not there, so I'll go to the next person, Frances. Frances, please go ahead and ask a question. I'm unmuting you. Please go ahead and ask a question, Frances.
Hi, I'm Bamidele. I don't know if you guys can hear me.
Yeah, Frances, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. Nice one, Bamidele. I thoroughly enjoyed this.
You're
okay,
welcome.
so I just have one question I want to ask, which is, how does one target or reach clients in the diaspora? That's my only question. And then also I've paid for the course, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Okay, great. Congratulations, well done, well done. So the question is going to be answered in one of the modules in the course. I can't possibly, the truth of the matter is, even if I knew about, even though I was an expert in targeting, I cannot possibly tell you everything about targeting over this webinar. It's not possible. So what we've done is that we've created videos that speak specifically about targeting and how to target both Nigerians in the diaspora, Nigerians in Nigeria, okay, Nigerians in other parts of Africa, all of those things, high net worth individuals, the middle class, the lower class, whatever your audience is, the videos that we have uploaded on the platform deals with it thoroughly. So I'll just advise you, once you gain access to the platform, just search, if that's what you're looking for specifically, search for the video that speaks about that. You can go through it. If you have any questions, you can either direct them to me or you direct them to our digital marketing experts, and your questions will be answered.
Okay, thank you, Bamidele. That's okay. Just one last thing.
Yes.
I wanted to know, is there any form of, should I call it an after course support? So for instance, I've heard a lot of people, ask some questions that sounds like, okay, not everybody knows how to use Facebook ads, for instance. So are you going to offer some kind of support after the course for people who, for instance, want to do email marketing, want to do Facebook ads and things like that? Would you offer some kind of support?
Absolutely. I spoke about the 3-month support group. And the testimonies from the other support group, because we have another support group that we're running currently, the testimonies have been amazing. If I share the screenshots and send to you, you'd be quite impressed. So yes, there is going to be a support group. We would have loads of people there. I will be there to answer questions, and I also have other people as well, experts in various fields, who would also be there to answer questions as they come up.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, take care. Okay, next person is Inkem Akolam Joachim. Obviously, I didn't get that right, but I'm sure the person knows himself or herself. So please go ahead and ask a question.
Good evening, Bamidele.
Good evening.
Yeah, you're awesome. I actually appreciated your wealth of knowledge in this field. I want to leverage
thank you.
on this knowledge of yours. But I think my question has been answered by the last caller, who asked about a follow-up, after the program. So yes, you've answered it that there's going to be 3 months follow-up after the program, because I think it's not only acquiring the knowledge that matters, but sometimes when the application comes up, there are difficulties here and there. So it's good we call you up, you understand me, so that, we can make appropriate application of what we learned, you understand me, in order to achieve the desired result.
Correct. And another thing I also want to say is this: the group is not just for support, but it's also to communicate some of the things that we're going to be doing. So on a regular basis, we also update the course, okay, based on requests from the participants. So maybe if participants have an issue in a particular field and they need me to explain further, rather than doing something on WhatsApp, I could create an extra module that speaks to that particular pain point that the participants have. So the course is ever evolving, it's ever expanding, it's not static. I could decide to create 2 extra modules or 3 extra modules based on the demand of the participants, and then we'll communicate it on that platform. And then we also run periodic training, even on the support group as well. I run periodic trainings on the support group as well. So you'll also enjoy some of those things over the course of 3 months.
Oh, wonderful. That's good. Another thing is, since you said if we can pay in 30,000 naira between now and tomorrow, 12 o'clock, one will now have the benefit of enjoying the 10,000 naira, relief. What if somebody pays in 10,000 naira as an installment? Can the person, you understand me, complete the payment maybe by tomorrow or next?
Yes, that's possible. Yes, you can pay a deposit of 10,000. That's all you have. The minimum deposit is 10,000. You can pay 10,000 now. Whenever you have the balance, you pay up the balance, and then you have access to the course.
That's a balance of 20.
Yes, the balance of 20.
All right. Thank you very much, Bamidele.
You're welcome. Okay. Next person I have, there's so many questions. So many people raising their hands. I have someone who is the next person. I have Moses. Moses, please, and please, I would like to ask, please, if you're asking a question, make it very brief because of time. We have so many people waiting to ask questions. So please, Moses, go ahead, but make your question very brief. Thank you. Moses, are you there? Okay, seems we've lost Moses. Next person I have is Eric. Eric Naimi. Eric, please go ahead and ask your question. I'm unmuting you now. Hello, Eric. Eric, are you there?
Hello.
Hello, Eric. Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Bamidele.
You're welcome.
Thank you for this wonderful section. I can tell you that the section is very insightful and informing.
You're welcome.
More grace to your.
Thank you.
To you. I just want to know the module. I couldn't get all the modules that the webinar is going to cover. So I like to find out. I like you to bring it back to me again, the modules that the course is going to cover. Let me be acquainted with the module.
Okay. I don't have all the exact modules in my head right now, but I can give you an idea, right? Okay. We are going to be one of the modules to talk about real estate, planning your business, how to plan your business. That's the first one of the first modules. Then there's a module on digital marketing, which covers targeting. How do you create a sales page? How do you set up your sales funnel? How do you do social media ads? How do you do Google ads? All of that. Then websites, creating a very high converting website. That's a separate module. How do you brand yourself? Branding on social media. I just created that module recently. It wasn't part of the original course content, but I created it recently. So branding is there. And then there's also a module on repeat business. How do you generate repeat business? How to generate referrals It's also there, and so many other things. I can't remember all of them right now, but there are quite a number of things that will be covered. And guess what? I didn't even mention, I forgot to mention something. Okay, I've also come up with an ebook on branding, personal branding. I have an ebook on personal branding that tells you everything about how to brand your business, how to brand yourself such that you are seen as an authority in this business, so that people start chasing you. You're not the one chasing them. Branding is a very powerful tool. I've used it successfully in the course of my business, and it has worked for me. I have an ebook that is very comprehensive. I'm going to give that ebook for free to everybody that subscribes between now and tomorrow night. That book is going to be given for free, in addition to every other thing.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Bamidele.
Yes.
Again, I want to ask, for those of us that are greenhorns in this sector, I hope the section, or by the time we pay, is going to accommodate us so that we can be able to learn the new ropes and kickstart and start running from there.
That's the reason
some
why
of us are new.
We've created, what I've done is I made the materials very simplistic. So they were created with the idea of someone who does not have any understanding of the business whatsoever. You're just starting the business, you can get a hold and you understand the materials the way they've been created. But in addition to that, you also have the support group. So in that support group, you also have the opportunity to ask questions. If there's anything you do not understand from the course materials, just throw it into the support group. Either someone else would answer, or I myself, or the digital marketing person is going to answer those questions. So everybody is accommodated.
Okay, thank you so much. Personally, I enjoyed the class. I know that it's not a Ponzi scheme and it's not a get quick rich scheme.
Yes.
But again, judging by the economic situation of the nation, you've actually tried to subsidize the cost. I actually typesetted something, okay? So, but because of the fact that some of us are family men, we are struggling to live. I thank you for the privilege of allowing us to key in by paying the sum of 10,000 naira and maybe have a plan with you on how we can pay the remaining balance. Please, I would want you to accommodate us, please.
Okay, like I said, I mean, you can pay 10,000 naira now, but I would not, because I really want some of you to, those of you who want to participate in that ebook, right? Who want to get the ebook, you have to have completed your payments by tomorrow, right? But then if you do not have the whole 30,000, you want to start with 10,000, you can start with 10,000, but you will not have access to the course until after you complete payments, okay? So I guess that's sorted. No problem.
Thank you so much, Mr.
You're welcome.
Bamidele.
Take care. Okay, so the next person I have on queue is City Gold. City Gold, please go ahead and ask a question.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, I'm so happy, I'm so grateful to be online to this lecture this evening. It's really opened my eyes to some certain things in real estate business. While we are not really making closing deals regularly. But my question is, I've really done a training online and I didn't quite get much from it. I want to know if there's anyhow I can do a one-on-one training with you. Is it possible? I'm not a television person. I don't even watching things on phone. I am not quite good at it. I prefer a one-on-one training with an expert. But if there's any way I can get a one-on-one training with you, maybe I can chat you up on it.
Yeah, the one-on-one training you would have to subscribe to the course first. I would prefer you to subscribe, get the materials, read through the materials, watch the videos, and then if you feel you still need a one-on-one training after you've done that, we can make arrangements for that. Okay, but of course, because I can't possibly give one-on-one training to just to everybody who comes who asks for it because of my time. I'm not being arrogant, but I'm really quite busy. So obviously, we'll then have to schedule specific times that we can speak, and if there's any consideration that would apply, we can then discuss that separately. But I would advise that you get the course first, focus on the course, get the materials, and then if you still think you need that one-on-one training, we can then make such arrangements. You have my number already. You can always contact me and we can discuss it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Okay then. Okay, next person I have is Ibrahim Afiz. Ibrahim Afiz, please go ahead, ask a question. Please make it brief.
Okay. Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Really appreciate today's information. It's very, I love that. My question is that for those who don't have money at the moment, maybe after some weeks and you have the 40,000, because then it will be increased to 40,000. So maybe later you have the 40,000 to pay. Will you still be giving all the benefits for those people that pay capital?
Everything. You get everything. It's always there.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. That's my question. Thank you very much.
No problem. You're welcome. Take care. Next person I have is Erickson Bassi. Erickson Bassi, please go ahead. Ask a question.
Hello.
Hello, Erickson.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, Erickson.
Oh, please, what I want to ask is this. I think I'm less like 6 months into real estate. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Hello? Okay.
I can hear you.
I'm less than, okay, in real estate. And so my question is this, like some people will tell you that you need to focus on just one side, or let me say P1, you just be there, or Revelation Plus, or maybe GTEX, you should just be in one. Is it okay to have like three? Because like I'm somebody like me and I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a businessman. So I like to be versatile, if I could borrow that word. I like to be flexible. Do you understand? So now leveraging on other maybe other properties, like other companies' property as an entrepreneur, as a realtor. Is that okay? Do you understand my question?
I understand your question perfectly. What I would advise is this. As a new person, try as much as possible not to do too many things because you could get confused. Remember that different companies have their different products, they have their different structures, they have their different systems, they have their different cultures. So it's very difficult for you to understand and leverage and optimize all of those companies at the same time, especially for a new person. I know a few people who are able to market for so many different companies and still make money, but I will tell you for free that people who try to do too many things at the same time, they usually end up not getting the best out of it. So what our advice is, if you want to do more than one company, it's fine, but don't do too many. Maybe two, maybe maximum of three. But I would advise you just start with one, stick with that one, and then if you feel you need to expand by marketing for another company, you can do that. But just try and start with one, work at your own pace. Don't be too much in a hurry to put everything into your portfolio. Because a prospect goes to your website, for instance, and then they see so many things, they get confused. That's another mistake that I feel a lot of realtors make. Instead of being a focused person, instead of being someone who is like a niche player, I always like people who are niche. By niche player, I mean you are focused on a particular segment of the market. Maybe you are dealing with high net worth, so that if I go to your page, all I see are high net worth products. And I see you selling for a particular company, or maybe just two companies, I feel a bit more comfortable versus when I go to your page and I see products scattered all over the place, both in Nigeria, in South Africa, in UK, in US. There are people who just put everything there. Don't do that. Try and be focused. Don't do too many things at the same time. Does that answer your question?
Okay. Now, second question is this: that we have what we call investment estate or investment in real estate. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Go ahead with the question.
Yes. Yeah, there's something we call investment estate. Like what I'm trying to say is that there are some estates that are just land for now. It's not yet built, but
land banking, yes.
Yes. So the land banking, what is it about the land banking? Then the second question on that is the estate that have been already built, people are start renting. Do you understand? How do you leverage on them?
How do you leverage
Did
on
you
them?
get my question?
How do you leverage on them in what sense?
What I'm saying is, how do you get into them? Like you are getting into a particular company. How do you get into them?
Well, on the land banking, I don't quite understand the second question. What do you mean by how do you get into properties that are being rented? What do you mean by that?
What I'm saying is, I said that there are some estates just been built. They have not yet. They are marketing it, but it's not yet built. They'll tell you that there is an investment project. That is, a client has to purchase it, and they will wait for them to build build the estate. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. So now, when the company starts building the estate, so the second question is like, how do I, as a person, get involved in the already built one that I'm not yet there? Do you get my question now?
Okay, how do you get involved in the already built one? Involved as in how do you market those already built ones?
Yes, go into already,
I mean, it all depends on your links. It all depends on your links. Do you know developers? Do you know people or friends? Do you have realtor friends who have connections, who know these people who have these already built properties? You can link up with them. Like I said, it's all about relationship marketing. Who are in your network? Who are the people that are in your network? Do you have a network of developers? For instance, I'm a developer myself. I have my own properties. Very soon, I mean, we just started building some units somewhere in Shangotedo. Very, very soon, those units will be completed. If you want to market for me, you're very free to come and do that. I mean, you can contact me on WhatsApp and I will show you how you can market, and we pay very good commissions. Okay. Oh, by the way, one very quick announcement. Maybe I should also mention this. I'm also planning a sales and marketing conference in Dubai come November this year. It's a sales and marketing conference that will be featuring myself and so many other accomplished speakers. Celebrities are going to be there as well. Okay. That conference is available and you don't have to pay a dime to qualify. All you just need to do is to sell a plot of land in one of our estates and you qualify for that conference. All expense paid. Accommodation, feeding, travel, everything is going to be paid. I just said that that's not part of this program. I just said I should just chip that in just to get you excited and to get you involved. It's going to be a wonderful time. For those of you who are interested, if you are interested, you want to know more about it, please feel free to contact me. My number has been sent, has been displayed on the chat. So please feel free to contact me after this session. Okay, right, so did I answer your question?
The land banking. The land banking.
The question is, so what's the question again on land banking?
What is land banking? I want you
land banking is really for people who just want to acquire land for investment purposes. You don't want to build, you don't want to develop, you just want to put the land there and just wait for it to appreciate. And then when it appreciates, you then sell. That's what land banking is all about.
Then you sell off.
Yes.
Okay. Fine.
Okay, then.
Good.
Last question I have is from DMX Niger. DMX Niger, if you are still there, please go ahead and answer and ask a question, and I'm available to answer it.
Hi.
Hello. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Sorry, I'm home, so.
No problem.
Yeah. Thanks a lot for your time.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So I'm interested in the international market. You know, my question is, how do I kind of infiltrate and dominate? Like you said earlier, you know, when we market, like when we advertise, you know, we choose, you know, diaspora clients, Nigerians living abroad in different places. So personally, I'm interested in Nigerians living abroad and then foreigners as well. Because the reason being that the Naira has actually fallen our hands, everybody knows. So I'm foraging into the international market. So I just want to, you know, leverage and know how I can, you know, get into the international markets, foreign investors, you know, Nigerians in diaspora.
Okay, great question. There are two things. First of all, you have to have the products, right? You have to know, if for instance, you want to market, you want to target Dubai property market, you have to have the products that serve that market. So do you have properties in Dubai, or do you know of properties in Dubai that you want to market? If you want to market...
No, I don't, sorry to interrupt you. I don't mean that.
Okay.
I mean, like, I'm a very patriotic Nigerian, you know. I believe that Nigeria is going to be great. And I believe that Nigeria is right for the international market. Okay. So I don't want to be like, I've had, you know, instances of, you know, when you're traveling to Dubai, I'm sure you must have had that experience. They will meet you, like people like Face Group, they will meet you at the airport and they will do tours with you and all that in Dubai, telling you to come and buy in Dubai. Dubai is already proliferated. So I want to market Nigeria to the world. So I want them to come here and buy, because the real estate market, the distinctive thing about real estate market in Nigeria is 100% cash. If you're selling a property for $1 million, for instance, the moment you sell that property, the owner gets $1 million credit alerts. That's a very peculiar thing about Nigeria, you know, and so many of those guys don't know it, because imagine someone coming from London to give us a seminar some time ago, and I stood up to ask the person, because London, you have to break it down. You know how it happens, you know, mortgage, you pay small. But in Nigeria, even if you want to pay small, you discuss with the bank drops the money with the owner, and then you pay the bank small. So I want to be in the international scene, bring foreigners here to buy products that we have here.
I see. When you said international market, market, the impression I had was that maybe you wanted to market properties outside Nigeria. Okay, so you're looking at bringing in Nigerians from abroad into the Nigerian market, and also foreigners. Now,
into the Nigerian market, yes, because we have a whole lot in Nigeria.
The question is, how many foreigners are interested in investing in the local market here, especially residential? You're not going to get many. So if you're targeting
not residential, commercial. Like I have a hotel.
Well, commercial, fine. But the question is, you're still restricting yourself, because you're not likely to get that many, even for commercial projects. You're not likely to get so many foreigners. The targeting is going to be very, very restricted. So what I would advise is this, right? I'd advise you to spend more time targeting foreigners, Nigerians abroad for residential properties, because you have a wider reach. You have a much wider reach versus targeting foreigners to do projects in Nigeria. I'm not saying they don't exist. There are some foreigners who are interested in investing in commercial projects here in Nigeria, but they're not that many. So your targeting is not likely to yield much results. And even if any at all, is likely to be expensive. Okay?
I know.
So,
I know. Sorry to interrupt you, Mike. Sorry to interrupt you. Let me just further explain to you. I have a lot of faith in this real estate business, okay?
Yes.
And I've kind of studied the market. Like most of the things you said, one of the things I started doing some years ago was gift my clients. Anytime a client comes along, after the end of a transaction, I give a gift. So sometime towards the end of last year, just at the onset of the SARS protests, you know, I had someone from Cyprus that was interested in coming into the African market. They call it the emerging markets. They are interested in, so he advises his clients to buy things from emerging market. And I don't know if you know that the Oriental Hotel is for sale, and I have the mandate to sell it. And they sell it for $180 million. So I introduced it to them in November. But somehow, you know how the Nigerian thing is. Nigerians don't want to spend money when they want to sell.
Yes.
But if you're doing international business, you have to spend money. So that deal didn't fall through, but the rental hotel is still for sale as I'm talking to you. So I'm still looking for foreigners who can buy it because it's a highly commercial property and it's a cash cow. Do you understand?
Okay, you know what? Can we have this conversation? You have my number. Maybe we can have this conversation offline? Because it seems like there's a bit more to it than I understand. So maybe if you don't mind, maybe you can call me maybe sometime tomorrow, and then we can have a one-on-one conversation, and I can give you my perspective on this. Is that okay?
Okay, I sure will do. I didn't get your number where you published it. Can I? Okay, I can get it from the WhatsApp group, right?
You can get it from the WhatsApp group. I'll post it again. I'll just quickly post it again so you can see. Hold on, let me just quickly type it.
Okay. Secondly, another question I want to ask.
Yes.
You know, I'm sorry to say this, but that is the reality today. Nigerians are Nigerian clients. I don't want to bash anyone, but Nigerian clients, that's why I actually got turned off from the local market and I'm concentrating on the international. Nigerians are usually very, very funny. You do business with them, they don't pay. You understand? I've gone to court, I've gone to the police, I've gone everything, so, and like you said, my specialty line is high net worth. So last year I did a business of 350 million naira. You understand? And when I do that kind of business, I expect to get paid. But even when you have an agreement with them, they don't pay. So what do you do? Because police will help you. The court will take a very long time. Do you understand? I was in court with Mike Adenuga for 9 years.
That's outside the scope of this program, right? Because that's more of a legal issue. That's not the selling issue anymore. This program is more about selling. Okay?
I know, but when you sell and you don't get your money, so what happens?
That's what I'm saying. That's more of a legal. So it's a lawyer you should be talking to. You should be talking to a lawyer, not so much a salesperson, right? Again, let's discuss this offline. Let's talk tomorrow, right? Please feel free to call me, at your convenience, and then we can have a discussion on this, right?
Okay, I will.
Okay then. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Take care then. Take care.
You too.
Yeah. So thank you. I think those are all the questions that I have. Those are all the hands that have been raised, and I believe I've attended to everybody. If I did not attend to you and you raise your hands, please pardon me, forgive me. I must have missed it. But then you have my number. You can always feel free to reach out to me via WhatsApp or on the group chat, okay, on the WhatsApp chat. So thank you all very much. I will see if I can answer one or two questions on the chat. If not, then we'll just call it a day, right? So I'm just reading through some of the messages. Thank you so much thank you so much. Can we get the ebook independently? Yes, you can get the ebook independently. Once you've made payments, just let me know, send me evidence of payment, and you would get the ebook. I will send it to you by email, okay? Someone says, I never thought you'd have the patience to answer all the questions. You've earned my respect. Thank you so much. Adetunji Adiremi, thank you so much for that comment. I have to answer everybody's questions. I know, even though I'm really very busy, I'm supposed to be doing something else at the moment, but I do believe that I do deserve, everybody deserves to be heard, okay? So I have to make sure that I answer everybody's question. Let me see if there's any other question. Please, I would like to know, have more knowledge about your property in Shangotedo. Please send me a DM on WhatsApp. If you want to know about the property that I have in Shangotedo, send me a DM. It's actually a four bedroom terrace duplex. There are 4 units, 4-bedroom terrace duplex with a BQ. It's going for sale. The price is 36.8 million naira for each unit, and it attracts a 10% discount for those that are paying outright. So that's the property that I have there. If you still want more information, if you want the brochure and all of that, please send me a DM and I'll be willing to attend to you. Someone says, how much is the ebook branding normally? Well, I cannot disclose the price here. I wouldn't want to disclose the price here, but just know that it's going to be free. I'm not going to charge you anything extra for that. It's one of the perks and one of the benefits of subscribing to this course. Once you subscribe to this course, either through the website directly or you send me evidence of payments after transferring, I would make sure that you have the ebook delivered to you by email immediately after. Okay? Sorry, I can't answer all the questions. There's so many comments and questions in the chat box. Sorry, I can't answer everything, but I thank you all for listening. I thank you all for staying, and I thank you all for the very good comments. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm here for you. If you have any questions, once you've registered for the course, please let us know. We'll add you to the support group, and we are always going to be there for you. Any questions you have, we're there to handhold you and to ensure that you increase your sales, because the whole idea is that we want you to sell. We want you to sell. Now, I also have to make it clear that the sales are not going to skyrocket immediately. They may not skyrocket immediately, but if you are able to do all the things that we have stated in the course, they follow all the instructions and the directions, trust me, I can assure you that you would see a major difference in your business. I can assure you. Those things are things that took me years and years to learn. So what I've done is I've adapted and I've compacted all that knowledge. I've put everything into a course that you can go through at your leisure, at your spare time. And I can assure you that if you do those things, if you put in the work, you would see a major, major, major improvement in your business. Thank you all so much for your time. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you some other time. Take care. Bye-bye.